I'm Brian Evans.
I'm Diane Conklin.
And this is Business in 5. Flip it. So today, this is a really important topic to talk about today. It's about mindset. It's about what's going on up here in between the earlobes. And nothing is more important than this. This makes or break you. This will make or break you. This will make or break your business. This is vital to your success. So I have a little chart here, a breakdown of percentages, and I say business success is 100% business success is broken down into these categories. This is me personally, so you can have something different perhaps. But I say 2% is your product or service. It's actually what you're offering. The 8% is marketing. So if you break it down to a car, 2% your product or service, that's just the car. The marketing is the fuel you put into the car, because without fuel, your car is not going to go forward. And then 90% is your desire. It's your mental capacity. That's the engine. So without the engine, it doesn't matter. So 90% of everything you do, perhaps more depending on who you ask, is all mental. It's all desire. It's all gut. So it's
I know people that'll tell you it's 100%. I happen to think it's not 100% because there certainly are other things. Because here's the thing. You can meditate and you can think about stuff all day long. If you don't move your feet, if you don't take some action along with that meditation, you need both, right? It's a balance. Interestingly, one of the things I talk a lot about now is my dad used to say the most important 6 inches that you ever have in your life are the 6 inches between your ears, right? The 6 inches between your ears. He used to say that. And I thought, what is he talking about? But that's exactly what Brian just said, right? It's how you think. And here's what I know. It's so easy, especially as an entrepreneur, right? Especially if you're working, in your home office or in an office somewhere by yourself, you have monkey mind. That's what I call it. Your monkey mind. What the hell is monkey mind? You have it too. Boy, does he have it. Your monkey mind, right? It gets carried away. Oh gosh, that didn't work. I'm a loser. Nothing I do ever works. Oh my gosh, why am I doing this? I should just go get it. Right? Your brain starts to go. It's that whole little kid thing. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. I think I'm going to eat some worms. We do that all day, every day. So you have to check what's up here. You have to check what your self-talk. Here's the thing. If you wouldn't talk to your kid, your coworker, or a client the way you talk to yourself, you got some changes you need to be making.
Even the Bible says, "As a man thinketh, so is he." Something like that. It's vital. So if you're worried about your health and your family, what you're feeding and putting in your body is going to dictate what your body is going to be. Same thing with your mind. If you're feeding your mind with junk, then the output is going to be junk. So in order to, the solution is to make sure you turn off the shit, the junk, such as the news, social media. Get away from the things that are poisoning your mind and put the things into your mind that are going to feed it and make it grow. I even read a study or something about if you think negative, that it actually builds some form of negative proteins in your brain. If you think positive, it builds positive proteins, and they strengthen upon each other. So it's fascinating, the science behind this. It's really true. Your mind is everything. You can get up and you can have a catastrophe, but depending on how you choose to accept what has happened in your life is going to dictate your outcome and how you manage that mentally.
Yeah, and this isn't about being Pollyanna, right? We all have, it's not. We all have crap in our lives, Brian and I could tell you some stories, right? We're going through some stuff now. But the thing is, do you respond to things or do you react to things? There's a huge difference, right? And so when you're going through stuff, when you have more hurdles, when you have walls come up and you have to overcome them, whether they're in your business or your personal life, right? Because you will take you everywhere you go. You can't separate. Right? It's time to do more reading. It's time to listen to more positive programs. What's your best
book? Number one book you'd recommend for mental?
You know what? This is going to sound bizarre because it's going to sound like money. A Happy Pocket Full of Money.
All right, never read it. I need to read that.
It's an old book.
Right. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. All time, number one. Read it over and over and over again.
The Big Leap.
The Big Leap.
Gay Hendricks.
The Magic of Thinking Big.
Another old one. Yep. I read that was one of the first Positive books I read. This isn't about self-help necessarily. It's about positivity. It's about how to think. I just ordered like 5 or 6 books. They're all mindset books, right? Because you don't need to learn probably one more thing about business. What you need is how you think.
Yeah.
That's the stuff you need.
You know, Tony Robbins, great stuff. Listen to stuff that's going to motivate you. Joel Osteen, if you're into that stuff, listen to that. It's positive. You need to put positive seeds into your brain.
Positive, and no more greens.
All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I'm Brian Evans.
I'm Diane Conklin. This has been Business in 5.
Business in 5. See you later.